And hope everyone's having a gale day, gale week. Welcome back, Satan. Thank you for talking with me about your nice, your nice Swedish meatballs. That's not how I want to phrase it. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay. Anyways, cause fuck, man. Last time I went to IKEA, I think it was like a month ago. Not even that too long ago. It's so good. Oh, it's always such a good deal going to IKEA getting that food. All right. Big juicy balls. Bruh. Okay. All right. So today we got compared to last stream, we got a more chill game. This is now why I picked this is because this is a game that's I think I bought this like 8 years ago, and it like I know it was a novel game. It's literally a reading game, but it just caught my attention for some reason because like the cover and I don't even remember the synopsis. Let me read the synopsis for you guys real quick. So we're playing Choice of the Deathless. Oh wait. Let me have this start recording. Okay, now we're recording. I almost forgot to hit fucking record on the thing for YouTube. Anyways, okay. So we're gonna play Choice of the Deathless, and like yeah, it's a game I bought like 8 years ago. Don't know much about it. I don't even remember. I didn't even read the synopsis. I just like bought. I think I bought it because it was like $1 and it had really good reviews at the time. And yeah, so it's a novel game, and so the synopsis reads: battle demons and undead attorneys and win souls to pay back your student loans. At the elite demonic law firm of Varkath Nebuchadnezzar Stone, you'll depose a fallen god, find romance, and maybe even make partner if you don't lose your own soul first. Okay, so we're basically working at a demon law firm. Okay, so that's what this game is. Now let's get the game going. Oh yeah, that's great. Okay. So this is literally the game. This is the game. It's just white and text. So and also there's no music, so I ahead of time, luckily I did this. I got some royalty-free jazz music to listen to, so we got something in the fucking background so you guys don't fucking go insane. So here we go. All right. Now we're gonna break it down with some demonic attorney law stuff. All right. Okay. It's copyright free, so I believe I could keep this in the video. Alrighty, fellas. I'm gonna turn down my volume so it's not too loud. So it should be just faint music, okay? Yeah, royalty-free silly Billy music. That's the best way to put it. Okay, so Choice of Deathless by Max Gladstone. The sky over the demon world is broken. Actually, I don't know if it's distracting if I do this, but it gives. I guess it creates some kind of motion. What's up, Benji? Welcome to the stream. We're having a very interesting novel game. Literally, this game is a novel. It's a book. I play as a demon attorney. We're getting into it. I already explained it. Welcome to the stream. All right. The sky over the demon world is broken. Lightning licks. What was that say? Redeem. Tell me a joke. Oh, okay. Here's one. So a father's sitting with his son, right? And his son is super high, and he could tell right away. And so he's disgusted at his son. So he looks at him and goes, "How high are you?" And his son looks over confused, and he's like, "Wait, no, Dad, no. It's high. How are you?" That's stupid. Okay, anyways. All right, let's go on. That's your joke. All right. So let's read on. So remember, actually, it'd probably be fun to use the channel points if you guys want to redeem those to choose which voice I read in. I'll try to keep it consistent for YouTube, but it'd be kind of funny if like you guys vote for. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Okay. The sky over the demon world is broken. Lightning licks the. How do I make this bigger? Menu. Let's make this bigger. Like this is so minimalistic. Play more games like this. Share this with a friend. Oh, thank God. Yeah, change the background color. How do we do that? This is such like a weird UI. Holy cow. Okay, redeem my what? You want me to read it like that? Okay. Okay, we'll read the first few pages like that. Use black background, sepia. I think sepia would be best. Just some kind of fucking color. Wait, is it already? I think it was already sepia. Bruh. Okay, hang on. Wait, what's white? Black. Okay, it did change. What do you guys prefer? I literally can't tell the difference between sepia and white. I guess sepia is a bit better. I can't tell. Okay. Black background would be easier on the eyes. It'd be more chill. I think we should go for black. Okay. But it's harder for me to read. So you know what? We're going to go sepia. Fuck you guys. Yeah, we're going sepia. All right. Sepia. Return to game. And then one more thing. I literally changed nothing. The animation between pages. We don't care about that. Oh, text. Here. This is what I want to change. Make text bigger. That is better. Should make a little bit bigger. That would probably be better. Yeah. I think I should probably zoom in. Maybe we'll see. A little bit bigger? We'll do a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger? We'll do a little bit bigger. Okay, so it's a little too big. Let's make it smaller. All right, we're good, we're good. Okay, I think we're ready now. Very nice. Let us read. Okay, so Sane Gaming has redeemed for me to do the voice of Borat, so we're gonna start with Borat. Hello, friends. I am Borat, attorney at law in Demon Land. Yes. Bruh. Okay. This guy over at the... I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. I'm getting like Swedish vibes out of my voice. Okay. This... Hi, my wife. Okay. I am a Borat and my wife. This guy over the demon world is broken. Lightning leaks the strange geometries of cloud. Around you arises the demon city Akargath. Warped crystal and flame, thorns and razor and wire. And this is the nice part of town. Gods, you hurt. Your skins and burned ruined. Bones in your ribs grind when you... This is like perfect writing for Borat to read. Bones in your ribs grind when you breathe. Your suit hangs in tatters from your body. Your enemy stands before you, a towering figure of glass and knives. Crackling madly, he raises one hand. Dark power crackles along his talons. The battle's taken almost all your strength. Your craft, your own power, stands at ebb. If you don't win this soon, you're done. Okay. Normal day in Kazakhstan, literally. Oh, man. Okay, I wait for my enemy to attack, then redirect the power against him. I strike while I can and give no quarter. I run and hide. I guess I'm gonna have to go for it, right? Or I strike while I can and give no quarter. I wait for the enemy. I'll wait for the enemy attack and then, yeah, redirect his power against him. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. All right. As the blast sighs towards you, you bind it with your own craft and cast it back against your foe. Wow. To catch such power in mid-flight is almost impossible, but you manage. A virtuoso display of finesse. You're dripping in, thank you Bruno Mars, and improvisation. If you survive this, you'll return to the hidden schools and rub this moment in the face of every professor who ever claimed you'd know amount to anything, especially chicken farmer. If. Why say if? What the fuck? Okay. The bolt shatters your enemy's chest to crystal shards. They fall like rain and reflect your battered face a million times in the miniature. But before your very eye, the crystal melts again and flows back to heal the wound you made. He stands before you, mighty as before. The efforts almost exhausted you. You can't turn another hit like that. Oh shit, okay, so he just came back from that. Strike him down while you still can. Say something, try and stall him. Try and stall him. You scream into the whirlwind. Others will come for me, and after you. He laugh. Who do you think cares about you to risk their life for vengeance? Sound like Wario. Wario-esque. Okay. My friends. My friends. Ashley Wakefield. My firm. Oh, yeah, because I work at a law firm. My firm. My law firm. You kill me. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This is me. Okay. You kill me, and Varkov Nabokov Stone will hound you to the end of time. Do you think my partners can't find you here? Or in whatever rat hole you try to hide? His laugh is high and creaking, like a door on a poorly oiled hinge. You think... Let's see if anyone was surprised. Oh, wait. Wait, I can't tell who's reading it. That's what's fucking me up right now. His laugh is high and creaking. His door on poorly oiled hinge. You think they'll seek vengeance on one of their most prized clients? We'll settle eventually, and you'll be long dead by then. Okay. Oh, wow. He closed his claws, hand into fist. You crouch. You ready for attack? He's powerful but arrogant. You just hold out a few more seconds. You'll find some angle, some way to beat him, as long as you can keep it together. Then claws of light and power strike you and you shatter. Very bad. Yes. Okay. At the end of this chapter, we'll switch off the voice. Your mind come to pieces, and the pieces tremble, sharp spinning. Seconds come unmoored from seconds. Shards catch and reflect images like my wife of a familiar life. Of a once familiar life. Your past spinning out of reach. You have a fight back. You have to stab him. Defend yourself. It's so hard you think. What does thinking mean? Anyway, outside of time. You scramble amid the shattered, jagged faces of yourself. They cut your fingers, and blood flows into memory. Okay, so, I think we're gonna... okay, we're gonna stop the Borat voice for now. Okay. You must remember, you must fight... oh, no, you don't have to fight, still going. You must remember, you must fight. You are Hells. Who are you, anyway? There must be an answer here, amid the slivers and glass confetti among the kaleidoscope shapes. If only you could grasp it. You don't even have hands with which to grasp, or a body for that matter. No, you have one. You remember. You are... I am man. Should be... No, I'll be man. I'll play to as close to my real life. All right. You are a man, yes. Your name, if you could just remember. Names tied lives together. Knit memories to memories. And your name is... Okay, what's my name, guys? Jamie, John, Zuyu, Mark, something else. Kind of want to pick something else, but I hope it doesn't, like, randomly pick. Your real life name is Zuyu. I kind of want to hit something else just to see what happens. I'm gonna hit something else. Oh, I could pick! Yo, we could pick. Okay. What is it? So many shards tumbling out of reach, even your grasp for them. What is my name, fellas? What is my name? Greg... Greg Gussie. Okay. That's the only part of it. Greg Gussie. Bruh. Okay. Greg Gussie? Oh, and then like a last name. Or no, wait, that's the only part of it. Greg Gussie. Greg Gussie Gaspard? Greg Gussie Shepherd. Greg Gussie... none of these are new. Greg Gussie... None of these. Greg Gussie... What's my last name? Greg Gussie... The Sussy. Greg Gussie the... No, that's kind of lame, isn't it? Greg Gussie... Greg Gussie King of Toes? No. Greg Gussie Juicy Balls? It's not even... It doesn't even, like, go. Greg Gussie Juicy Balls. We'll do it. We'll fucking do it. Just because you're here saying you're the first to give suggestions, we'll go with them. Okay. Greg... Juicy Balls. We got... Oh, no. We gotta make it, like, though... We gotta, like... we gotta, like, make it, like, a one-word name. Juicy... Juicy Balls. No. It's got... We gotta allude to the actual word juicy. Oh, fuck it. Let's not be too creative. Oh no, my rap name, Juicy Balls. Yeah, Juicy Balls. Balls. Juicy Balls. Okay. Now that looks terrible. Fuck it. It's Juicy Balls. Let's not spend too much time on that. How did you get here, Greg Gussie? So many alternative pasts, so many options. Dream shards, timepieces, childhood. Okay, we're out of the fight. Let's read normal. Okay. Oh, okay. That was real, by the way. Okay. Childhood. The first stirrings of power. You caught a falling star in a dead field and it held it... I really hope people don't click on the YouTube video and, like, they don't want to watch because of the fucking Borat impression, but whatever. Okay. Childhood. The first stirrings of power. You caught a falling star in a dead field and held it burning in your hands. Smelt the sweet iron of space and the world's heat. As fiery fingers crawled over your skin and into your flesh. Oh, cool. I closed my hand around the star. I released the star into the sky. I ate the star. Bruh. I watched the star. I ate the star. That's the funnest. That's the most fun one. You pressed the star past your open lips, tasted lightning on your tongue, and swallowed. Liquid metal, seared. Fine star, eats it. Bruh. Okay. You pressed the star past your open lips, tasted lightning on your tongue, and swallowed. Liquid metal seared your esophagus, and you fell back onto the dead grass, screaming. Oh, God. Galaxies wheeled above you. Moonlight unbearably sharp. You closed your eyes, but the only replaced the the punishing stars with another vision. This is the world beneath the world, a vast net of souls and exchange and pulsing network of life and story and bargain and consequence. You see the terms of the great deal, the arguments and conditions upon which your world depends. You could join the bargain, shape it, but first you had to grow up, and growing up presented its own challenges. You were... Oh, I was rich. No, a comfortable, poor, a beggar. I kind of want to be a beggar. Kind of want to be annoying. Like, I know, like, that's kind of like worse than poor. Like, where it's the same thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm not poor and I'm just a beggar. Yeah, I'm basically a mooch. I'm a beggar. Gragussi, be a beggar. All right. A child of hunger and circumstance, a drifter and occasional thief. You grew... This is awesome. I love my backstory. You grew hard and... Bruh. All right. You grew hard and you grew strong, and you set your sights on the high places of the world. You would realize, or you would pull them down trying. Hard to rise from such circumstances to the heights of the hidden schools. Not impossible, but almost. Your classmates were soft by comparison. Okay, and I told them so. But I hid my contempt from them. I envied that security and tried to blend in. Okay, I told them so. I'm an asshole rising in the ranks from poverty and stealing and shit. I have no respect for authority. I'm trying to fucking cheat the system. Everyone's weaker than me. They need to be told that, or else they're gonna stay weak. Fucking, gotta grind. Entrepreneurship. You gotta grind. Okay. Entrepreneurship was too much of a tongue twister for me. All right. You developed in those conditions. In those conditions, from child to man. Here's a cunning, tumbling shard of lips and skin. A first kiss. Oh, ooh. Juicy Balls is gonna die. We'll see. Okay, so who did I kiss? A girl or a boy? Okay, I gotta... Do I play to my actual sexual preference, or do I go the boy route? Because I don't want to go the boy route and, like, make fun of gay people. Like, it's not what I want to do. But with a name like Greg Gussie, Juicy Balls... I think that alludes more. I think that's funnier if he's still like straight. I'm gonna go with he kissed a girl. Okay. It's like, oh, hey dad, here's my new boyfriend. What's his name? Oh, Greg Gussie, Juicy Balls. All right. A bright afternoon, a brief rest, a pressure of lips and hands and bodies. Ooh. Okay, neither one of you was very good at kissing or at anything else you tried, but it was a start, and it was sweet. You wonder what became of her. Oh, okay, so you parted ways. You'll never know. More flashes from your years... Okay, sorry about that, guys. Now we're back. Okay, sorry. Someone had to use basically the printer in my room, and they just like barged in without asking, and they just made a whole fiasco. Anyways, all right. So let's get back to this. Okay. Okay. All right. A bright afternoon. Okay, a bright afternoon. A brief rest of. A bright afternoon. A brief rest. A pressure of lips and hands and bodies. Neither one of you was very good at kissing, or at anything else you tried, but it was a start and it was sweet. You wonder what became of her. You'll never know. More flashes from your... I'm still reading, right? Okay, I was just making sure you could hear me, okay. You'll never... Oh, wait, is the volume still fine? Yeah, the volume's still fine. Sorry, just double check, all right. You'll never know. More flashes from your years at the hidden school where you studied the dark arts men call craft. A century ago, you would have been burned at the stake for learning these skills. How to raise the dead from their graves, how to hold the power of gods in your own hands. Then the God Wars happened, okay, and humans won. The hidden school rose in defiance of divine authority, and life became a lot better for people who chose to twist natural law in their whims. People like you, okay. You remember hours and hours of studying, sweating bent at my desk, keg stands and drunken revels, dancing flesh and joy, the gym, the track, books when I had to, but I was always at the field, sneaking through and around the rules. Let's see here. God damn, man, you boys got phlegm. All right. Okay. Hours and hours of studying. What kind of guy was Gregussi? Okay. Hours and hours of studying. He's okay. Again, he's an asshole. Would he be studying because everyone's bad? No, he's a Chad. He's a Chad because he goes. It's kind of a Chad, but like he thinks he's a Chad, but he's not. A cake stands, drunken levels, dancing, flash and joy. Not that one. Sneaking through and around the rules. That's it. That's the one he is. Okay. You climbed the sevenfold tower in the thunderstorm to see the light that played among its many times. What you saw there, you've never told a single soul. Professors warned you to stay within the rules, not to meddle in matters you lack the context to comprehend. Yet you were the first in your class to wake a corpse from slumber. Admittedly, it attacked the freshman dorms and started a zombie plague that almost infected the whole school. Nobody tied that to you. No, nobody tied that to you. At least not officially. You learned the hidden names of Professor Halcyon? Professor Halcyon. You found 6 of the 7 immaterial volumes of the Great Library. You think you caught a glimpse of God, or a god at least, in the outer reaches of the astral plane once. You were probably a bit unhinged, but damn if you weren't unhinged in style. Nice. Alright. The hidden schools were a realm of darkness and study, but no one ever accused the students there of monastic discipline. What pleasures did you indulge in? What loves? What faces? What bodies reflect in the falling shards of what used to be yourself? I love how, like, I'm creating my life based on being shattered in this fucking battle. Okay, there was no time for love. I discovered that I love... Again, almost actually it's not funny, but like the all of them realize you're gay. It's like giving me a second choice. That's a bit funny. Okay, I wanted women, and I found women who wanted me. I wanted both men and... Turns out I wanted both. This one just sounds funny. This one sounds more selfish. I wanted both men and women. I wish I took both, because he's such like a fucking like selfish bastard. I love men and women. I want both. I discovered that I love we're gonna men and women. We're gonna go by. All right. You chose the ones you loved, no matter the flesh they wore. They were strong, they were brittle, they were brilliant, they were short-sighted, they were beautiful, they were unformed. In short, they were young, and so were you. But the process was fun for all involved. Oh, it was fun for all involved. And then you graduated, and you went to work. Okay. Craig Tower rises like a black needle over the sprawling Chicago skyline. To the east stretches the Great Water, slate gray broken by a white chalk line of waves. Below and off to the west, broad gridded streets map the earth between buildings the size of city blocks, and beyond these lie older, red brick neighborhoods that never quite recovered from the God Wars. Varkath Nebuchadnezzar. I gotta get this down. It's the name of the fucking company. Varkath Nebuchadnezzar. Say it with me now. Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. Varkath, because the Naboo fucking stops me. Varkath, Naboo. Oh. Okay. Varkath Nebuchadnezzar. I'm just gonna say Varkath Stone. Varkath Stone occupies the top 20 floors of Craig Tower. Oh, it's a pretty high prestigious place. Your new office, your first office ever, is a cubby on floor 35, toward the lower bound of VNS territory. It's empty, but for you and the few personal possessions you're moving in, a single box, piled high with craftwork books, and on top of them, a few teetering personal effects, including a daguerreotype of your graduation. You look so proud. You set the box down and sag into your chair. You hear the subtle shift in the box and turn in time to see the picture fall. Okay. I catch it with the craft. I catch it with my hands. Why catch it? More interesting to fix it. I catch it with my craft. I'm kind of a badass. The picture's yours. It has your name on the back. Easy enough to grab hold of it and stop its travel through space. The picture stops in midair. As you pluck it from your own mental grip, though, you feel a stab of pain in your thumb. The sudden stop broke the glass. Okay, and you've cut your finger. Oh, man, I cut my finger. Shit, hells, god damn it. No big deal. I bandage my thumb and get on with my life. No big deal. Okay, you wrap your thumb in tissue paper to stem the bleeding, which should help. You hear a knock at the door, and a second later it opens to admit Kassari Chen, another first-year associate of Varkath Stone. She started a week ago, same as you, and for both of you, the last 7 days have been a solid wall of training. She's born it well. She's born it well, better than you feel you have. Like you, Cass wears a dark gray skirt suit. She's intense. 5'5", dark hair, expressive features, given to sharp, broad gestures with her hands while talking. Okay, so very, very attractive woman, basically. Okay, she glances down at the thumb with the concern. Are you okay, Are you okay, Garguthi? Oh, it's nothing. I thought this place could use a little more color. HR sent a few more forms up for me to sign. Oh, that's funny. No, actually, this hurts a lot. What are you doing here? Yeah, what are you doing here? I just see her as like a threat to me in the company. Just like totally, if she like flirts with me, I'm just like past it all the time. What are you doing here? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. She sets her hands on her lips. Common courtesy. Us newbies need to stick together. Basic friendliness. Anyways, she says. Pat and I thought Pat and I thought we might meet for dinner before this casino night orientation thing. Pre-game a little. You want to come? I'd love to. You're going to that. I thought I might skip. It's just more social, play nice stuff, right? Pat, why not just the two? Oh, just fuck. Bruh. Okay. I'll eat by myself. Have fun. I'll eat by myself. I'm an intellectual. Okay, so do I try? Yeah, I'll eat by myself. Have fun. But that sounds like kind of like not even like in like a Chad way. It's more of like a loser way. I'd love to. You're doing that. I thought I might skip social. Why not just the two of us? I'm gonna say I'll eat by myself. Why not just the two? Yeah, just the two of us. Let's see. Let's be Chad, man. Chad has refined eyebrow raising to a high art. A hint of smile ghosts across her lips. Why, Greguthi? I'm sure I have no idea what you mean. Bruh. More than a hint of a smile, you're sure of it. Or delusional. That's possible, too. She passes you the address. Here you go. Here you go. See you at 7. 7. Damn. You best get home. You have work to do. You're still living out of boxes, and it would be nice to stop that one of these days. Wait, what? You're still living out of boxes, and it would be nice to stop that one of these days. You have barely enough time to get home, unpack a little, and return. Lucky for you that it's still the first week of training. In a month, once the work picks up, you doubt you'll ever again see a sunset that's not filtered through glass. Too many dead men to be raised, gods to be wrestled, laws of reality to be violated. You know, the usual life of craftsmen. Home awaits, though, for now. And where is home anyway? Where Rent's higher close to the office, but the closer you are, the shorter the commute. And short commute means more sleep, which makes everything in life easier. Okay, so where is my apartment to the office? As close as I can to get to the office. Damn the expense. I tried to compromise between price and convenience, the cheapest digs I can find. As close as I can. I know I'm gonna get promoted in like a fucking month, dude. I'm gonna be soaring. Money's not an issue for me. Gussie, Juicy Balls. Everyone will know my name. Downtown Chicago is a pricey place, but this job will take enough of your life without you having to sacrifice more of it to a daily commute, even if you feel like your landlord is a vampiric scum. Not that you have anything against vampires, mind. Salt of the earth. Well, not really. You walk home along downtown Steel Canyons and soon reach Castile Towers, an Art Deco titan of steel and concrete, sides decorated with aluminum thunderbolts and brass suns. The lobbies all plush cushion and chrome. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The elevator doesn't even whir as it drags you up to the 14th floor apartment. Okay. If you guys noticing I'm repeating my voice, it's just for the YouTube. I want to have like as best of a line as I can, so if it cuts, it sounds way nicer on the YouTube version. Okay. Speaking of rent and commutes and similar topics, what kind of life are you living exactly? By which I mean when you left the hidden schools to embark on this path of high thaumaturgy. You were carrying about 200,000 thoms in debt. Ooh, currently your soul's only worth about 1,497. Wow, man, they got value on your soul. Interesting. Your salary is 160,000 toms, though. Okay, let's say 100,000 after all your various fees and obligations to the city of Chicago are handled. Debt, obviously, is debt. The hidden schools lay claim to your soul and all its future products. As long as you carry this debt, you'll never be free. Mad necromancers can... God damn, man. Gotta have enough coffee before this. Mad necromancers can and will hunt you to the ends of the earth. So that said, how much of your salary, after you take care of rent and living expenses, goes towards debt? And how much of it is yours to spend? I want that debt gone. I'll eat instant noodles for 5 years if I must. There's no sense making myself miserable. I'll balance it. School was hard. I want to live a little. I'll have plenty of time to pay down debt. Obviously, I should pay it as soon as possible. That's rule number one, but how would Gussie pay his debt? Got to get in the mind of a narcissistic, everyone's stupid, I beat the system. School's hard. No, school's not hard, because he's Gussie. There's no sense of making myself miserable. I'll balance it. Yeah, we'll do balance. We'll just say balance, because he's an intelligent man. Okay. Your apartment is a mess of boxes. Piles by the door, in the hall, in the center of the room. You have a bed and pillows, but that's the limit. Everything else is cardboard and packing tape. You glance ruefully at your watch, set down your briefcase, and start unpacking. At this rate, you might have time to do something other than unpack and go to firm functions sometime around 2 months from now, though that's an optimistic estimate. You manifest a knife out of your own soul stuff and start tearing open boxes. You'd have used something more prosaic, but prosaic, yeah. You'd have used something more prosaic, but your knives and scissors are, of course, packed. Damn it. You haven't looked at your watch in a while when you hear a knock on the door. Oh, okay. Answering it, chain in place, of course. You discover, to your surprise, Ashley Wakefield. You haven't seen Wakefield since graduation. It's the girl I kissed. Okay. You haven't seen Wakefield since graduation. You sort of hope never to see her again, though.
Bruh.
Okay. Ash Wakefield of the Southern Wakefields, the scion of the High family, and everyone in the hidden schools knew it. Affluent, blonde, brilliant, and sculpted out of marble, metaphorically. Though you never got close enough to check. Or no, maybe she was a girl I admired. I forget now. Kelethries, what are these fucking names? Kelethries, Albrecht, and A.O. One of the world's most prestigious craft firms. Hired Wakefield straight out of the hidden schools as an associate in their Chicago office, and she made certain everyone knew. Perhaps she was just excited. That'd be a charitable way to look at it. The first case of juicy balls. Juicy balls. She says. Juicy balls, she says. It's been quite a while since we're both okay. It's been she's a valley girl, right? So Juicy balls, she says. It's been quite a while since we're both going to this party. I decided I might as well visit another lonely and bereft graduate of this dismal city. Okay. It doesn't seem right. Is she saying this? No. It doesn't seem right to keep a Wakefield waiting outside. So you undo the lock on the door, step aside, and let her in. She glances around the piles of boxes without betraying the slightest hint of disdain. Wakefield conveys disdain. Oh, Wakefield conveys disdain quite well enough without having to betray it. Okay, so she has disdain for me, I guess. How did you get this address? See anything you like? I'm a bit busy. If you don't mind, I knew I should have shut the door in your face. Oh, yeah, so she was rude. Okay. Okay, I knew I should have shut the door in your face. Always too little too late. I could make you leave. But why? But why? Wayfield turns on her heel to face you and spreads her arms wide. I came to invite you to a dinner. I've been forced to attend this particular brand of interfirm madness, and drinks and a vague excuse for intelligent conversation might provide an appropriate stimulant for the early evening. I have plans. I'm meeting some friends for dinner. You're welcome to come. Against my better judgment, let's. Let's. So I can be a warm-up bout over drinks? No thanks. Gregussi sees the opportunity. He goes, I keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. Let's. And he blows off the other two people. All right. Lovely, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna change your voice again. Lovely, shall we? I guess she's gonna be like that, not an Out of Valley girl. Okay. Wakefield's choice in restaurants is as rarefied as the rest of her. An Iskari thaumaturgical gastro place, where they present very small servings of things man was not meant to eat on very large and artfully shaped plates. You feel overdressed and underdressed at once. People have walked beyond the edge of the world, you know, in the vacuum beyond the atmosphere's envelope, and they needed special clothes to keep alive, to keep from exploding in space. Your suit feels like that, like it's all that allows you to live here, and everyone else seems to know it too. Even Ash, though she doesn't say anything. Oh, excuse me. You both order. Ash gets a prefix built around meats that Ash gets a prefix built around meats that have somehow been transformed into vegetables. You order the chef's choice after deciding that your own instincts won't serve you well in this place. Ash keeps the conversation light, cutting and erudite. These words, man. Ash keeps the conversation light, cutting and erudite. Erudite? Disingenuous philosophy, fashion criticism, and vicious parodies of professors she hated back at school. Finally, after her steak salad arrives, leaves rare and bloody, your soup noodles, sorry guys. Finally, after her steak salad arrives, leaves rare and bloody, and your soup noodles, some light membrane containing the still liquid soup, she asks you the question you think she has been working toward all night. So, juicy balls, tell me. So, juicy balls, tell me, what do you hope to accomplish at Varkath? I want to make partner, I want to succeed, I want to give something back to the world, doesn't matter. I came here because I want challenging, complex work, that's all. You know the usual, amass overwhelming power, cackle over the corpses of my enemies, that basically, yeah. Gregussi doesn't fuck around. And that's the future you see for yourself. Same old boring Deathless king line of work. Transformed to skeleton by 60. Only, maybe you'll set yourself with jewels. Maybe you set yourself with jewels. God damn it. It's hard to keep consistent, boys. I'm not a voice actor. Transformed to a skeleton by 60. Only, maybe you'll set yourself with jewels and a few iron claws. So tiresome. People don't argue with power. Of course they do. Everyone does. They just don't argue where power can hear until it's too late. Look, you say. What's your problem? Would any answer satisfy you here? I don't know, she says, you think honestly. I'm always interested in watching how others resolve their problems. It's spying on ants with a magnifying glass. It's like spying on ants with a magnifying glass. But when, or if, you do come around to a sensible way of looking at the world, we might be able to find a place for you at Kelethres. Okay. I wouldn't like having to slow down enough to work with you. Damn. Ash, I don't think I could manage there. What with the rarefied stench and all. It's cute that you disguise your own insecurity as a concern for me. I'd rather the two of us be separated by as many walls as possible. You invited me out, insult me, and offer me a job. Are you crazy? Let's do... Damn, I should have brought water. Okay. Yeah, it's cute that you disguise your own it's cute that you disguise your own insecurity as concern for me. Well, perhaps. And she calls for the check. well, perhaps. And she calls for the check. Shall we go see what sort of games these mortals play? What a relief to reach the taxi. You pretend to be very interested in the view to avoid the risk of further conversation on the road over. Okay. Varkath, Kelithres, and a few other firms have rented out a swanky waterfront restaurant. A chandelier dangles from thin gold chains over a room swarming with craftsmen and craftswomen, clad in pinstripes and slick silk. Cocktail glasses clink, dice thud and roll over green felt tables. Everywhere you hear the flush bird sound of shuffled cards. Interesting. Outside and overhead, a few stars have survived the onslaught of the city lights. They glitter over the black waters of the lake. Wakefield slaps you on the Wakefield slaps you on the shoulder and says, "Well, juicy balls. That was an excellent dinner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to lose. Now, will you excuse me? I'm off to lose myself in a game of two. Okay. Now, if you excuse me, I'm off to lose myself in a game or two of chance. Feel free to catch up if you desire." You wander the floor for a moment and take everything in and score a drink from the bar. When you turn back, you take inventory of the room. The ever-practical Pat Nagabe is playing blackjack. The best odds on the floor given perfect play. Cass Chen flits from conversation to conversation. She's on her second cocktail of the night, not counting her dinner's drinks. This may not end well for her. You turn at last to the poker tables. Wakefield's already dealt in. Seated next to, gods. The skeleton in green, with the hands of cold iron and the glyphs burning on the plate of his bared skull, and the mask of cured leather. That's Golan Varkath. As in the named partner Golath Varkath. As the named partner Golan Varkath. You've seen his portrait, but you've never seen him in person before. So what do you do next? Mill around for a while, talk to people, try to network with senior partners. I want to win all the souls I can. Find a true test of my mental fortitude. I find Cass Chen and apologize for ditching her. I head straight for the poker table. He's at the poker table, right? Mayfield straight Delton. Yeah, straight for the poker table. I'm going to fucking show this. I don't even care how prestigious he is. I'm going to show I'm better than him. You join Varkath, Wakefield, and a few other monsters at the table. The goddess of the game hovers above the felt, shifting and glorious, calling each player in turn to his or her destruction. No sense of waiting. You sit down. Wakefield looks up from the cards. Wakefield looks up from... Decided to button up your trousers and play in the big leagues? Shame you can't play as good as as good a game as you talk. I wanted to give you a head start and a chance. To the rest of the table, has she been this bad all night? I say nothing and let the dealer deal me in. I gotta say something crass. I wanted to give you a head start. Shame you can't play as good a game as you talk. Varkath says nothing. Varkath says nothing. Neither does anyone else. The big blind this deal is a craftswoman who's replaced her skin with scales, and the little blind's Varkath. You glance at your cards when you bet. You glance at your cards when the bet comes around to you and raise. What's your plan for the evening? What's your plan for the evening? I want to win. Why else would I be here? I'm here to talk more than to play. I want to get Wakefield. I don't care about the rest of the game. I want to beat Varkath. I want to taste as many souls as I want to beat Varkath. That's it. The game continues and you wait for the opening. Playing slow and tight and watching Varkath's slick leather mask and clawed iron hands until you... Oh, he's the guy who's going to kill me. Interesting. Varkath's slick leather mask and clawed iron hands until you think you have the senior craftsman figured out. Skeletons have fewer tells, is all. So the next time he pulls a good hand, you make the same... Okay. You make the same outs... Okay. So the next time he pulls a good hand, you make the same outsized raise... You make the same outsized raise you've made the 3 times before when chasing a flush, even though you have 3 of a kind. Varkath does not seem to react, but he raises. Others drop out. The goddess of the game swells, proud and hungry, over the table. Your soul joins with the partner... Okay, your soul joins with the partners within her. Your soul joins within the partners within her, and you feel him, cold and sharp, a will of iron. You live outside yourself. And then, he knows. You don't know how he knows, but the glass eyes of his leather mask turn toward you, and one iron claw scrapes along the back of his cards. Why did that vibrate? Okay. And one iron claw scrapes along the back of his cards, and damn it, you've been... And damn it, you... God damn it, sorry. And one iron claw scrapes along the back of his cards, and damn it, you've been made. His mask shouldn't be able to move, but it's scrawled on lips. Its scrawled on lips seem to smile. What do you do? Okay, so he knows I got like a 3 of a kind or whatever. I've come this far, let's push it through. Call. He knows I have them. That was the plan. Fold. That was the plan? Fold? What? I've come this far? Do I call his bluff? He knows I have him. That was the plan. Fold. Gragussi would probably still rub it in his face and try, but I feel like he's gonna pull something out of his ass, like fucking guy. But it's also a power move not to do it. It's like, I could have killed you, but I didn't. It's kind of more badass. But am I smart enough to do that? No, not necessarily. Come this far, let's push through it. He knows I have him. That was the plan. Fuck it, let's go. Let's fucking make him look like a loser. You call. He slides a claw beneath it. You call. He slides a claw beneath his cards and turns them over and... What? Where did he get a straight from? And then the words gray out. That's the night's big play for you. You're not dead, nor are you so far reduced as to qualify for zombiehood, but you feel low and bruised. When the game breaks up and the goddess dissolves back into the players from whose souls she was formed, you're only too happy to push yourself away from the game and stagger off toward the bar. Before you travel far, though, you hear a voice behind you, harsh and melodic in weird directions. Harsh and melodic in weird directions, like a house key scraped over a violin string. Mr. Juicy Balls. Mr. Juicy Balls. A pleasure to play with you. You turn and see Varkath. Sir, his mask is painted to resemble a young man's face, perhaps his from a long vanished youth. You think the mask's made of a cowhide. You frequently hope it's made of cowhide. Next time, try to achieve what you set out to do. Ooh. I'll remember that, sir. Better to experiment in a casino than in a courtroom, sir. Some people are never happy. What were you hoping to see? Some people are never happy. Next time, try to achieve what you set out to do. Better to experiment in a casino than in a courtroom, sir. Some people are never happy. Yeah. Some people, he says with a slender smile, are barely people. He walks away without so much as a goodbye. Then again, of the two of you, he's the one with nothing to prove. You feel exhausted. Long day, long night, and more long days to come. Many more of them in this life works out the way you've planned. Okay. Many more of them in this life works out the way you've planned. Chen and Pat are talking at the edge of the dance floor. Chen and Pat are talking at the end of the dance floor. They look like they're ready to go. Meanwhile, the dance itself is heating up, and you see some people there you wouldn't mind heating up as well. And there is always the bar, not to mention your bed, though it seems so far away now. Okay. I catch up with Chen and Nagabe and walk them to the trolley. The night is young. I try to drag Chen and Nagabe out for drinks. Let's see what we can do on the dance floor, shall we? I need to get some rents. I catch up with Chen and Nagabe. Let's see if I could use them for anything, because I'm that kind of an asshole. You walk your fellow associates to the trolley. Pat won a decent amount of soul at blackjack, and while Cass didn't gamble, she's a bit out of it from the booze. The part of the hub station, friends under the streetlights. Okay, you part at the hub station, friends under the streetlights. And when you finally reach your apartment, you fall into bed. Finally got that fucker in the back of my throat. Okay. And when you finally reach your apartment, you fall into bed like a piece of broken glass. A memory, tumbling, spinning forever in the night. Interlude. Broken. The image slips and fades, but the blood remains. You are more than you were, or at least you remember more than you once remembered. You're still falling, in pieces, in this darkness from which you cannot return. More sparks and slivers of falling memory tumble around you. You grope still for memory. You grope still for memories, for changes. You passed your first year at the firm. Little decisions altered your world by... Little decisions altered your world day by day. What changes do you grab out? What changes do you grab out of the cascading broken? What changes do you grab out of the cascading broken mirrors? I can't choose. I paid off my student loans because I didn't win. Fuck. I moved to a new apartment. I changed how much I saved. I didn't change anything. I changed how much I saved. I didn't change anything. I still go fucking hard. And so you reach another shard of your spinning mind. Another reflection of screaming face you barely recognize as your own. Cool. New chapter. What time? What's the time? Okay, we got enough time for a little more. Okay. You stand in a dark room, inside a glowing pentacle, and hold a knife of lightning to your wrist. Oh my god, I'm about to kill myself. What? Bruh. Somewhere a clock strikes midnight. It's time to work, as always. You press the knife. What? You press the knife point into your skin. A drop of blood wells up. You pull the blade away, and the blood drop falls, round and reflective, to the floor. And when it splashes there, you fall, too. You fall into the world of gods. What? The material realm breaks around you, and for a moment you feel yourself a gnat passing through a beam of light, revealed to enormous beings who normally would not notice something so small. But in this instant of exposure, they might well reach out and destroy you, for their own amusement or only to pass the time. You leave the light and find your destination. You hover before a wall woven by spiders out of silver webs. Most of the patterns are abstract, but a few resemble faces, the faces of people you know, screaming. This has been the last 3 months of your life. Transdimensional thaumaturgics. Transdimensional thaumaturgics, not thermaturgics. Transdimensional thaumaturgics, your client, contracted with the demonic consortium of Akargath to build an enormous hydro project in the southern Catholic jungle. The demons then claimed the project was... Oh, I go to work by killing myself. That's crazy. Okay. The demons then claimed the project was as much their property as TT's. Oh, that's the company or something. Okay. Property as TT's. Titties. Which would give them a foothold in your world. A territory through which they could pass at will from their reality to yours. A territory through which they could pass at will from reality to yours. Unlimited by the bonds of summoning contract. They would stride across the earth like gods. Obviously, this is a bad outcome. You've been tasked with the document review and minor ward. You've been tasked with document review and minor ward maintenance. How have you been handling these responsibilities? I've worked late every day on my own. I've searched for patterns in demon strategy, trying to work smarter. I've created an elaborate piece of craft to do most of the work for me. Yeah. I made a craft to do it for me. I'm too good for this. My arrogance will be my downfall. Okay. The system you've conjured isn't particularly smart, but it's but it can crawl over the massive wall web of the contract, searching for weaknesses you've defined, which, in turn, leaves your mind and time free for other work. You spend your hours combing through the contract wall, comparing it point by point to the written descriptions of the deal TT offered you. To the deal Titty offered you. This is a bigger version of the classic summoning contract. In the same way a container ship is a bigger fishing boat. The principle's the same, at least. The principle's the same, at least. Demons hail from a realm parallel to your own. Local laws of physics don't bind them. When offering demons a path into your own reality, a good summoner can define their powers to exceed those of most humans. But if a demon could pass into your world without a clear contract, they would lack limits. Singularities of possibility striding under unrestrained. Okay. Singularities of possibilities striding unrestrained across continents. And singularities are bad. A few demons were unleashed back during the God Wars, and the world still shudders from the consequences. So we review the deal again and again. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, you say the word. At 3 o'clock in the morning, you say the word. Okay, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you say the words no one connected with the craft ever. You say the words no one connected with the craft ever wants to say or hear. Huh? That's funny. You barely trust your own eyes. Fortunately, you have another pair to hand. Cass Chen is also working late. Hey Cass, can you take a look at this? She flies over from her portion of the wall. These last few months haven't worn well on Cass. She has dark circles under her eyes, and her face looks strained. What's the problem? You show her. There's a hole in the wall. A tiny hole, but demons don't need much room to wiggle through it. We need to tell someone about this, she says. You nod and rise into the real world. Okay. You stumble back into your own skin. Flesh fits tight after freedom. Okay. Flesh fits tight after freedom, and your wrist hurts like hell. Mouth dry, world whirling, you turn to the door. Have to grope twice in the dark to find the handle. You wander down the ghostlit hallway outside, looking for anyone. Soon you find Vega. Halcyon Vega. What? Soon you find Vega. Halcyon Vega e Alatrist. Halcyon Vega e Alatrist. Elegant, tall, slim, dark-eyed, and vicious. Lately a counsel and rapid climber in the firm. He's in charge of the warding project, among other things. He seems shaken, perhaps by the look on your face. What voice are we doing for this guy? So he's tall. What's happened? No. He's kind of tall, dark, and handsome, isn't he? Well, it's tall, dark, and slim, and elegant. What kind of voice do I do that would fit that? I don't know. It'd be like, hey, I'm a Chad. Hey, what happened? Yeah. We'll do the surfer dude voice. Okay. What happened? I found something. We found something. I lie. Nothing's wrong. What's wrong with you? You look tense. I lie. Nothing's wrong. Okay. I'll just tell him I found something. Yeah, suck it, Chen. Bruh. Okay. There's a whole web, you say. There's a whole web, you say. Looks like the contract isn't as complete as we thought. You didn't think his brow could furrow much deeper. Does it look like the demons know? No. Well, bring it up at the morning meeting, he says. And Gargussi. And Gargussi. Good job. Get some rest, okay? You could use some too. Yeah, I'm not leaving yet. There's still work to do. I'm not leaving yet. There's still work to do. Fair enough, he says. Well, looks like I need to prepare for the meeting tomorrow. See you then. He walks off down the hallway, leaving you alone with your work. The next morning, you meet the client in a nightmare. It's a straightforward nightmare as things do. Okay, like, how do you save this? Do you just, like, leave? Like, how do you show stats? Oh, wow. Gragussi Juicy Balls. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna, like, try to get to the next, like, part, and then, like, we might have to end. Oh, okay. I have 190,000 in debt. I have that much soul still. Wow. Look at this. A brief guide to choice of stocks, a charm, your personal style. Okay, whatever. Okay, return back to the game. Okay. The next morning, you meet the client in a nightmare. It's a straightforward nightmare as these things go. An immense, scaly, 1,000-footed beast lies belly up, and a table rests on a stretch of its stomach. You and the others sit on the beast. you and the others sit on the beast's upturned feet. That's so weird. Everyone's here. Damien Stone, the named partner in charge of the case, a heavy, dark craftsman in his late 60s. Vega, in press suit jacket. Cass Chen. Okay, we might have to end this, actually. I don't have time to read more of this. So you know what? We're actually going to end this there. We're going to see... not menu. Show stats. Let's just check out my stats before we end this, because I actually don't have a lot of time left. But this has been, like, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. The plot thickens. So let's see. So this is how much I'm, like, with other people. Varkath really likes me. Who likes me the least? Vega. I haven't really met that guy. A brief guide to choice of stat block. So charm is my personal style. So I'm good at sleep. I get a lot of sleep. I'm a gunner more than a socialite. Yeah, that's true. Determination. Wow, cunning. I'm very cunning. I'm very crafty. Use powers, and I have charm. Okay, decent amount of charm. So charm, your personal style, savoir-faire, empathy, and social acumen. Your facility craft is your facility with a sourceless craft used for magical battles and a range of professional tasks. Cunning, your native cunning, wit, and raw ability. Determination, your bullhead. Okay, whatever. You kind of know. Are you clawing for advantage, desperate for work experience, eager to gain partners' approval? Or are you more of a people person? Okay, yeah. The less you sleep, the harder everything is. Okay. Soul, the craft can accomplish miracles or great blasphemies. Your dad. Okay. That's all pretty. You know. What's next to my? Okay. Next morning you meet the. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of it. That's all we're gonna end off on this today. So return home, play more games like this. Is there any way I can just? Like, this is save? I hope it saves. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to like just click next a bunch of shit ton of times. So anyways, yeah. I don't know. I think we're gonna end it right there. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please check me out on Twitch. Follow me there because, you know, I do all these live way weeks in advance from when these YouTube videos come out. And, yeah, and you leave a like so I know this was good and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it for the YouTube. Or actually, we're gonna do a pause of silence. Okay, that's enough silence we need. I need for the recording at the end of the video. Okay, so yeah, so Twitch-wise, I am not streaming tomorrow, I don't think. I'll let you guys know if I all of a sudden get the urge, but chances are I'm not streaming tomorrow. Same time next week, Monday to Thursday. I'm thinking I only play Muck. I'm thinking of maybe doing that, or still playing more random games. We'll see, because I think we should have a week where, like, I have, like, an open lobby thing or something. I hate saying that and then, like, not doing it, because then, like, lets you guys down, but, like, you know, it's just worth mentioning. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it. This weekend, you guys can look forward to, what video do I have ready? I think Muck is the video I have finished that's ready to come out. It's actually pretty fun. It's a fun video. And that's about it. I'm going to try to get a Ranger Rant done tomorrow. That's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the session. Let me know what you thought of it, I guess, in the comments of the YouTube video. I don't know. And that's about it. Yeah, so I know my reading was a bit rough, but I think I have an okay voice. I just got to get better at, like, reading ahead type thing. Practice makes perfect, right? And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was awesome reading for you guys. So see you guys next time. Cheers.